Hi, my name is Mary, and today I want to talk to you about the two hottest topics that exist, God and sex. Now I know what you're thinking. If you grew up Catholic like me, you're probably thinking that I'm here to lecture you and tell you how sex is bad and that you should never have it. Well, not really. Today I want to introduce you to a topic called chastity, and it's a virtue of purity and integrity. And it's not a no or a repression of our sexuality, but it's a yes. It's living a life the way God intended it. And it's not just about sex. It incorporates all of who we are as women, how we talk, how we carry ourselves, how we dress. Because let's face it, we live in a world with a lot of messages about what it means to be a woman. And we don't have to look far. Pull any magazine off the shelf at any local grocery stores, and you're gonna get messages like this. Messages from like Cosmopolitan that says, most famous sex tips, the legendary tricks that have brought countless guys to their knees. How to turn him on in 10 words or less. Exotic and erotic sex tricks for you. Meet men now. All right, imagine this. If I were an alien, okay, work with me here, from outer space, and I had no idea of what it means to be a woman in our culture, and all I had were these magazines, I would think that the meaning of what it means to be a woman is how skinny you are, or how, more importantly, how sexy you are, and how you can use your body to get a man. And the problem with all of these images is that all of us have looked at a magazine or commercial, or even the girl at the local grocery line, and have compared our bodies to them. And we have thought, man, I wish I looked like them. My butt is too big, my stomach is too flabby, my breasts are too small, and we often cut ourselves up and we beat ourselves down, even to the point of starving ourselves and throwing up. See, the world has distorted our bodies, but the world also distorts sex. We don't have to look far to see the countless images of our sexual exposed and overdone culture, right? We have men and women having sexual activity early on in their relationships, reality TV shows, hooking up at bars, songs on the radio degrading women about sex and various things, and I just wonder, is this really what sex is all about? Is this really what it means to be a woman? Okay, so what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You're trying to say that I can't read magazines, I can't watch TV, and we can't listen to secular music? What do you want us to go to Africa and live in a convent and never be around anything in culture? Yes, that is not what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm saying, ladies, is know who you are in Christ. Do you know who you are in Christ? Because all the way the world portrays us distorts who you are. And every magazine that you read, every degrading song you listen to, every perverted movie that we watch, we get robbed. See, you were created with dignity and with love. Christ has made you, and he knows every hair on your head. He knows your heart's desire, and he's called you into an intimate relationship for him, into his love. And the question is, do you know that love? Do you have that relationship with the Lord at the center of your heart? Because if you don't have that relationship, you'll start looking for love and intention in all the wrong places, specifically in sex and in dating. Okay, now I've dated a couple guys in my life, believe it or not. And I went to this prayer group once and I met this guy and he was cute, I'm not gonna lie. And he kind of fit my list. You know what I mean by list, right? It's the list of qualities that we want in a guy. And so I met him and he was tall, check, because I'm tall. He was Catholic, check. He was cute, check. He had teeth. Okay, sometimes it doesn't take much, but let me just say, slowly and surely he fit my list and we started dating. And I learned very quickly that his idea of chastity was not mine. And he started pressuring me to have sex and didn't always treat me with respect. And like always, I would call up my girlfriend to complain. And my friend once just said to me, Mary, why are you dating this guy? And even though I had my list, do you know what the real answer to that was? I just wanted to feel beautiful. I just wanted to go on a date. I just wanted some attention. I had been single for so long. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You know, sometimes we're so starving for love in our lives, we settle for scraps. We settle for these guys that don't treat us well, that don't treat us with respect, that don't lead us to the Lord. Not only do we look for attention in how we date, but also how we dress. And as we've already talked about, there are a lot of messages about being hot and sexy that really influence us. I remember once I had a girlfriend that came in and she was wearing a very tight and revealing outfit. We were gonna go dancing, and I remember her question. She said to me, Do I look hot? If you were a guy, would you want to make out with me? Now, I know she was joking, but her question really struck me. What is our intention in how we dress? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want you to wear a garbage sack and look unattractive. I want to be attractive. But our intention in how we dress is not to have a man lust after us. I don't want a man looking at my body and like some caveman, like, oh, she's hot, me, you want, hubba hubba, you know? Like, I don't want that. I don't want a man to lust after me. I want a man to cherish me. Do you hear the difference? See, the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is using someone for our own needs and our own gratification. And let's face it, we use people all the time. We live in a culture that tells us to use people, right? Because girls, let's face it, we know how to work it. We know how to kind of lead a guy on or send that text or say that sexual innuendo to get his attention. Think about even the word get some, right? I'm gonna go hook up and I get some. Even that term is about taking. But that's not love. See, Christ came in the world to show us what love is, to give his life as a gift for the other, so that we know who we are through Christ, called to love as he loves, giving our lives as a gift for the other. See, everything that you do, ladies, what you put on Facebook, how you talk with your friends, what you text, how you date, what you wear, everything has to be in line with who we are in Christ, poured out as a gift for another. Take a moment to read the story of Susanna in Daniel 13, and we'll come back in a minute.